Lunchtime listeners. Today's special guest on Lunchtime with Monica Chu is flautist Ginevra Petrucci. She is our very first guest performer. Ginevra and I met in March at a new music festival, and shortly afterwards, I wrote her a very short piece. This piece and 23 others were just released as an album featuring Ginevra on flauto d'amore. 100% of the proceeds of this album go to the New Music Solidarity Fund, an artist relief fund that supports new music performers. The link to buy this album and support this artist relief fund is in the video description. Thank you for joining us, Ginevra. Hi, Ginevra. It's so great to see you, and thanks for coming on the show.
Hi, Monica. Thank you. It's really great to be here.
Can we hear a little bit about your life and how you came to be a musician?
Of course. So I'm originally Italian, although I've been living in the States for many years now. And I come from a family of musicians. My father is a flutist. My grandfather was a flutist. My mother is a pianist. So it's a very musical family. And yes, I came to the States after studying in Rome and in Paris when I was younger. I came to the States to get my master's at Yale. And then I went on to Stony Brook to get my DMA that I completed last year. And yes, I've been living in New York City for a few years, and I really appreciate the musical community there, and that's really what gave me this push and support and drive to initiate something new.
Ginevra, can you tell us a little bit about your instrument?
Yes, the flauto d'amore is an instrument in A as opposed to the standard flute that's in C. So it has a similar range to the standard flute. It's just a minor third lower, but the main character that changes from the standard flute is the color of the sound. And it has a very rich, very mellow sound. And it's comparable to what a mezzo soprano would be in comparison to a soprano, if we wanted to talk about human voices.
And can you tell us a little bit about the origin of the flauto d'amore?
Yes, originally it was a Baroque instrument that was quite utilized in that period, and we have several pieces written for it in the Baroque era. But then when the flute underwent its technical changes at the end of the 19th century, this instrument was never built again. So the one I have is the prototype built by Albert Cooper in 1989, which is also the year I was born. So we're like siblings, this instrument and I.
Can you tell us a little bit about Creativity Quarantine?
Yes, Creativity Quarantine is this project that the Flauto d'Amore project had just in the last month when Nathan Hudson, who's the co-founder of the project, and I found ourselves, like all other musicians, without much of a sense of purpose. So we decided to find a way of making music and to connect with musicians all over the world, which is something that the internet makes easy. And as I said, I think that social media and the internet is really the only window on the world we have right now when we're all sheltered at home. So we put on Facebook this call for scores, and we were really overwhelmed by the response we received, because we had 24 pieces in less than a month. So it was basically one piece a day that we received and premiered. And then we thought of putting all of this output together in an album, and so we could release it and use it as a way of giving back to our community.
That's so fantastic. Thank you so much for spearheading this project with Nathan. It's just really wonderful to see something positive come out of this whole thing.
Well, you've been a great supporter, so thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's been really my pleasure. It's great to talk to you, and thank you very much for making the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Monica. Bye.
All right, bye.